Do you have anything that you want to say, like as a big boss player, like what you've been struggling with, or anything like that? Or you're right now you're big boss with 7,000 points, and you're trying to hit Lord, right? Like, tell us about yourself, so for the people who don't know you in chat.
Okay, yeah, sure. My name is, well, Birkir, which is an Icelandic name. I'm from Iceland. 30 years old. Been on stream or Twitch for like 10 years, I guess. Watching, I mean, I feel like I've kind of grown up with Twitch, like in the 20s. So, and with this game, I only came into this community, like 2.5 months ago or something. So I think, I don't know, I saw your stream first, and just remember, like, because this game was kind of a meme on Admiral Bulldog's stream at the time.
Okay.
Like, people were shitting on Underlord, but I kind of liked it because I was playing other genres of this, like on the computer and my phone, whatever. But then seeing you play, I liked it, and I started playing it, and eventually I just got the BB really quick.
Good.
And then the past like 3 weeks, I've been pretty inactive with traveling and all that stuff. And now, yeah, I've just gone to the point, like I've been trying to grind hard these last like 3-4 days now. And,
Right.
like, the last 2 days have just been terrible.
Okay.
I feel like I'm definitely making some mistakes. I know that, but I've also been getting some heavy low rolls, and I've been rolling down at points where I had to, and just not hitting anything. It's just devastating, man.
Right. All right.
But I know it's something I could fix.
Yeah, for sure. Let's just see what we can do. What's gonna happen is you just play the game. You can just lightly talk about like what you want to do, and I'll just like help you, like tell you like if something is good or not, or suggest like another option for you. And in the mid game, we'll talk more about like your positioning or like your planning going forward and things like that. And we'll talk mostly like in between rounds when the fights are happening, because like if I talk to you during the round, you might like get confused or something like that. And I'll try to like help you, set you up for like your future turns, so you can understand that like it's really important to think about your future turns and things like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Let's go.
That's the thing too. Like, it's just like the only reason why I'm stressing is because I'm like on the edge of getting there. You know what I mean? If I was Lord right now, like I honestly, like, it just wouldn't feel any pressure in general. I wouldn't give a damn.
I mean, part of the game is the mental aspect, like trying to like rank up. Sometimes it's not the most.
Oh, Raemen, I knew it. There you go. Raemen is in.
Alright.
Oh, what? Raemen, what rank? You're only 4.
Don't worry about them. You gotta worry about yourself and what's happening in the game right now.
Yeah, I'm good.
So what kind of playstyle do you normally like playing then?
In terms of, do you mean like leveling or rolling?
Yeah, do you like leveling comps, like comps you like to play and things like that?
I mean, I would say like, well, defaults are just obviously things like Scrappy.
Okay.
Well, LC, I feel like I've been doing bad with LC lately. I don't know why. I haven't been hitting LC, I think, really. So I've been kind of bailing on LC lately. I've been mostly trying to get things like maybe Scrappy, for Warlock, for Savage, Brutes.
Okay, so you're pretty flexible in what you play. That's good to know. Okay, so we can work with that. So right now, like, if you look at your board, like, you don't have very good units, huh? Because they don't really synergize well with each other.
Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty good at when it comes to. I've done well with some weird combinations before, but I mean, I'm trying.
Okay.
It's just I feel like sometimes when I get into the mid game.
Did you click that?
And things.
Did you want to get that hood there?
Yeah, I mean, the other ones I didn't really want the other ones. Did I?
Well, you had a void stone there. But yeah, it's fine.
Do you like void stone that much?
Yeah, it's not a bad item. It's probably like the second best item, I think.
Okay.
Alright, so now you have timber, you got some bounties. So what are you thinking at the moment?
Right now, I mean, I got Scrappy, and I got 2 bounty hunters, so I feel like maybe I can win a round. Even if I lose this one, I don't really care. I would honestly rather maybe get a reroll at this point. But hopefully, if I win this, I want to keep the win streak going.
One of the things to consider is that you're in big boss rank, right? So like, if you can save as much health as you can without having to reroll, you have a higher chance of getting top 4. Even if it's a 1 HP, 2 HP in the earlier rounds, it's gonna matter quite a bit. So this is the worst case scenario. You get a draw, right? But like,
I got a draw.
Sometimes rerolls can be good, but sometimes you may even get like too many of some units and not get anything also. So right now you have an option. You have 6 gold. You can either sell your units or you can level up and put in something else.
Yeah, I kind of feel like just leveling, honestly.
Let's do it. Let's do it then. And put in your best unit, which is probably Slaughter on your bench. Oh, okay. So like, I think Slaughter in general here plays better because you can get what amplify damage for your bounty hunters. Because you have a lot of physical damage, right, with the bounties.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like what you did there. You sold your bat, you took the pair of tusks, so now you have like a bit more flexibility. Like maybe you get a 2-star tusk, you can play with that too, right? Yeah. So Slaughter 1 here definitely could have helped a little bit, but this guy has a Chaos Knight 2-star, you're not gonna beat him. So like, you gotta understand one thing about the game. It's like, if you don't hit your units, like you don't want to force into rerolls, because you'll get them eventually anyway.
There's not much I can do here, really.
You can sell for eco here. Yeah, I think you can sell here for gold. Yeah, there you go. So let's check the tab first, like see what people are playing at this early in the game. See how many people might be in scrappies potentially.
There's
two others.
2 scrappies. Yeah.
It's okay. It's not too bad. You have some really good units to go into scrappies regardless. You do have a free reroll here, so okay.
Well, there's a Beastmaster. He's a troll. Another Slardar.
Yeah, we can take that. It's good. I mean, an early Slaughter 2-star, like any 2-star you can get early game, can give you a lot of tempo regardless. So, as of right now, you have some druids, you got some scrappies too, you got a pair of ogres. Those are nice. I would say take the ogres and reroll right now and see what you get in the next pack. And hit the ogre. Let's do it. Let's switch out these scrappies and play the shaman and the treant, so you can get some brutes in right now and put the Slaughter in also over the bounty. Can it's okay. So
Boomer BPM. APM.
Boomer APM. So like, you had a couple options there, right? Like before that round where you had scrappies and you had treant shaman. So you can play like some kind of a brute game now. And you notice that there's 2 other players in Scrappy, so you don't really want to contest hard into them if you don't hit the units, right?
No, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't really like to when it's like forcing into like 3 or 4 that are the same shit. It's too much.
Right. And now like, you took those units even though you're not hitting your eco, is because like you could potentially find what build that you're gonna go into right now.
Yeah,
I would definitely try to like separate my units now to see like which units are good here, and which aren't, like for your build. Ooh, I see a delicious item there. Come on, you know what it is. You know what the answer here is. It's always the Midas. It's always the Midas.
Always the Midas.
It's always the Midas, okay? When in doubt, it's always the Midas, alright?
Do it.
That's nice.
I don't know if I wanna.
No, when it's this early, it's a 1-cost 2-star. You definitely take that. You take that. You put it in over the Slaughter. Yeah, you put it in over Slaughter. There you go. Now you can keep everything else on your bench. You know, they're all good units. And to be honest, you still have the flexibility at the moment to still play into scrappies if, let's say, you hit multiple of them, right? Yeah. So let's buy the units and then let's check out the fight, see how it's going, so we know like the strength of other people's boards. So you're owning. Like, you gotta understand one thing, especially when you're big boss, is that every round you win is important, okay? Because like every round you save, it makes you 1 step closer to getting top 4. So you don't need to be greedy and think like, oh, I only need to get first place or something. You can just play for like top 4 and then you go from there. If you win, you win.
Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we can hit gold here. What do you think? Yeah, I think you do.
Yeah.
Maybe the Witch Doctors instead of the Slaughters. I think the Witch Doctors instead. Oh,
yeah?
Okay. Yeah.
Is it better?
Yeah.
Because I mean, I feel like I could maybe get a
Thank you for the sub.
troll in
Kui.
there with the Shadow Shaman at 5. No.
So it's not bad, but like Shaman or Witch Doctor is kind of like a utility unit. It's not that strong, but imagine you get a Slaughter 2-star who's a carry, right? If he casts amplify damage, he will delete that unit no matter what, right?
Yeah.
Whereas Witch Doctor is a unit, when it's a utility unit, you want to like try to 2-star that much later into the game and not spend like 6 gold investing into that very early.
Okay.
Thank you for the Twitch Price sub, Kui.
Yeah,
And
I've
Bill
done
Dope,
that sometimes.
thank you for the 100 bits,
I feel
bro.
like there's been like times where I'm like, no, he's not. Like this guy's definitely not worth it at this moment.
Right, exactly.
So
So here you're on a win streak. I would definitely consider leveling because it's for free, right? It's like 10 gold. It's just you're losing 1 point of interest to put a unit into the board. I think Wish Doctor.
Yeah, I do that.
Maybe Wish Doctor is a little bit better right
sure,
now, right?
The bonus.
Yeah. So you get that extra 100%, sorry, 10% attack speed for all your units, 35% for your 2 trolls. Very powerful board. So now it's like
2 case.
Wow, he's so strong. 2 CK2s and a sniper 2. What the hell?
And an X2.
This guy's board is insane.
Yeah.
And his name is Coach. Maybe he should be coaching instead.
Yeah, right.
How to hit 2 CK2s and a sniper 2 this early into the game with an axe 2 on top of that.
And I mean, he's level 5 with 16. He's barely been rolling either.
So I'm not a big fan of this pack. I think we can just look at more things. Yeah, we can just chill here without.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all either. It's really nothing
so
to get there.
Nicola says another tree instead of Wish Doctor might be stronger, which is true. Like we can get like 2 treants.
Yeah.
But I think on average, let's say like you do get the tree and 2-star, you might just high roll and then like with just 1 tree, it might just be. I think it's kind of even in that sense between the two. Yeah. Because like the 10% attack speed for your Ogre Magi Bounty and like your other 2-star, it's kind of big. It's like you're adding a lot on the board.
Yeah, I feel so too.
And it doesn't feel so bad when your Shadow Shaman gets 2-starred, as long as he at least gets a 35% attack speed, right? Boost, which can help.
Yeah.
Or 30,
and like especially if you like.
Oh, let's not forget.
Especially if you get like. Yeah, especially if you get in a situation where like neither of the trees get buffed and it's the shaman.
Yeah. I like your choice of putting minus on the bounty here. What do you like here? An Essex?
Healing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Sure. Definitely.
So when in doubt, you always take the Essex Golem. Like it heals your units, it gives you a stun. It's really really strong together, and that's so good. This pack is amazing. I like that. I think what you can do here is we can go to 6 and sell the Sawdars off and play the Alk.
Okay.
I think that's really nice. Let's do that. Get the Alk in. Nice. Okay, see, and now what you just did is you went to level 6, you put in another unit in exchange for 1 interest. That's it.
Yeah.
Very simple, right?
Yeah.
When you're leveling,
I actually do that a lot.
Yeah. So when you're leveling, like you can consider selling
20.
your bench off to like get your interest back, or like the units that didn't hit, like the Slaughter, for example. You don't want to hold on to them for too long.
For sure. But I do that a lot, especially if I do have interest in, like if I am win streaking, or I like to just level if I am holding above 20.
Yeah.
Level.
Generally in this patch, I think like going down to 20 gold is not a problem. You don't need to stay on 30 gold whatsoever. It's like really, it's like selfless play for your own team. Like it feels so good. Ooh, these items are good. What do you like here?
So question is if I need any damage at this point, but I don't really have any carries.
I think Cloak is pretty nice actually.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it's hard between Cloak and Vanguard, but because you got this really early Treant Protector, you can put the Cloak on your Treant, and he's gonna like grow very strong later into this game, since he's always gonna be 2-star no matter what. I think Vanguard is like amazing to put on any unit, but when you have Shadow Shaman and Treant, I think it's better to have Cloak.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I like Vanguard as well. I mean, all those items were pretty decent.
Right.
Even like Chrysalis is alright.
Thank you for the 200 bits, bro. Appreciate that,
I'm sure if we're gonna
man.
have like a carry for it.
Right. Also, like, we can always consider putting the Midas onto the tree too. How many kills does your ogre have?
7.
Oh, that's pretty good. Bounty has how many? I can't see
My
that.
bounty is
18.
18.
Oh,
Yeah,
never mind. We're gonna leave the Midas on him.
Bounty's
He's doing work. He's doing work. He's doing work.
Sure. So what do we have? We got. Well, there's only one guy left on Scrappy right now.
Yeah, it's okay. We're doing good, man. Like I said, our goal is to get top 4 first and foremost. So what are you thinking this round right now? Our board looks good.
I mean, I have nothing to throw out. I don't have anything to throw out to upgrade,
Right.
so I don't see a leveling. Kind of just want to wait out one round.
Well, if you level, you can get a higher chances of getting other 4-cost units, since right now we're playing into some kind of like a late game comp, right?
Well, I can level now.
Exactly.
Like, I meant like leveling before. I meant before, not now.
Oh, you mean like at the end of your turn, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't see a point like leveling before we started the round, but
Right. Makes sense. So when you're like at 4 out of 5, like you get the free level on the turnover. It's so good. Like you generally always want to take that opportunity if you can. And I think there's a unit in your shop that might be useful to you.
What? Sand King?
He's a 4-cost and he's extremely powerful when he gets upgraded. So when you're playing this kind of builds where you're playing like late game units, you kind of just want to buy whatever 4-cost you get coming into your shop. Okay. And we can just put them onto the board too. Like they're just powerful on their own because they have extremely.
So here?
Yeah, it's good. It's a good.
Tree.
You're not gonna put anything else in this board anyway. So you get a free stun. Everything feels nice, you know. It's all Gucci right now. So positioning wise, I think like your board is so strong you don't need to like position like too complicated or anything like that. I think the way you're positioned right now is completely fine. Like all your units kind of just share damage, the melee guys.
Yeah.
So it's good. I like that. And now you're completely kicking ass.
That's what I was kind of trying to do. I wanted the tree to share damage with the Alk, and then obviously Sand King going off as fast as possible. Being like
right. And putting your units in the front line means that your bounty hunter won't be focused down because the other units will aggro the units in your front line, which is good for you. So I think one thing we can do is, well, like we can just chill here. You have so much gold.
I kind of want to just chill.
And I think, what would you do normally in these kind of situations?
Well, I mean, since I'm not really in any trouble and I'm doing okay at this point, I just save and maybe try push a level if I can next. See if I can get any.
Sounds amazing. If
maybe
you
try, like rather get units on 8 than 7.
Right, exactly. And I think it's a very good time to do that right now because you have so much gold. You just want another round and you have a win streak to protect.
So I just level now.
Yeah, I think that's like what reason do you have not to level right now? Do you have any?
True.
You don't, right? You have a win streak to protect. You have plenty of gold, and you can just put in whatever unit you find in the next shop. You have anything in the shop you want to buy right now? There was a Shadow Fiend, I think I saw. No, okay.
No, nothing.
All right. Oh, and there you go, rewarded for leveling to 8 so fast. That's a wonderful unit to put in. Crazy amount of DPS.
Do I want to put it in right now?
Why not? You have a win streak to protect, right? Isn't it gonna help you fight the round?
Yeah, true.
Exactly. Oh, you can put Witch Doctor in too. Play both. You can put all 3. Yeah, there you go. It's fine to play 3 trolls, right? Because that Witch Doctor is giving you Warlock synergy. You just got a round 15 Troll Warlord.
Easy content. But today I played about 3 scrappy games and I didn't get a single gyro. That hurt my soul.
Happens sometimes. Sometimes when you don't play like the correct way, you don't get what you need to get. Yo, Bill Dope, don't trust me. Thank you so much, guys, for the bits. I appreciate that.
Let's see what's happening.
Have a good night, Gabby. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Yeah, I think someone made a good comment in chat. Don't care about perfect economy.
So,
what do you like here? think I'll go with Target Buddy. I really have a deep hatred for Octarine Essence.
Yeah, Octarine is. I don't really have anything for Octarine either. Anyways, to use it.
All right, so we have. I think you can take some rolls here. Maybe you can find something to replace. Maybe 1 or 2 rolls. You had 28 gold. You're not gonna hit the interest point anyway. Or you can put the Weaver in. Let's get the Weaver in this board. Let's get the Weaver and put it in over the Witch Doctor. Yeah, there you are. You know why we did this?
Yeah, we got insect.
Exactly. And the thing is, having insects is gonna be more valuable than this extra Witch Doctor, right?
Definitely.
Yeah. So you're gonna have a really powerful board now. And I think, do you think it's a good idea to put their Midas onto your troll?
Yeah, definitely.
And how do we see that? We can go to the kill tab and we can see like who's doing work.
Yeah.
Or like DPS, something like that.
Yeah, he has 4 right now. I don't know, this round, I guess. It's not raking in kills, but yeah, I'll switch it to him.
Yeah, I think he's doing pretty good in DPS, and he's the top killer on your team too, so that's a really good idea now.
I forgot to switch it. It's also like when I'm doing this with you, I still like there's definitely things that I'm like missing out on, that I'm thinking about what you're saying too.
Right, for sure. It's not gonna be easy to like follow along and do what you gotta do. I'd probably move my Shadow Shaman a bit more to the right. There's a chance that your like Underlord might block in your Shadow Shaman.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. So, what are you thinking now?
I kind of want to roll a little bit, maybe.
Or do you think that let's take a look at let's look at the odds for 9 for our units here.
Yeah. I know. Higher odds for my ace unit and everything. So.
And especially the tier 4. That's what matters the most right now.
Yeah.
So getting to 9 here would be quite solid, more than rolling, because your odds are not very good on 8 here. And you get a free. Yeah, you just get a free go to 9 here, right? Can you check again? Did you do it completely? I think you need to push one more time.
No.
Yeah, you did. Okay, good. It lagged for me, so I couldn't see it.
No worries. Oh, we got the druid.
What do you like here? I'm actually thinking we play 4 trolls here. We ditch the Weaver. Or the bounty. Let's ditch the bounty. Let's ditch the bounty, put the Dazzle and the Witch Doctor in. What do you think?
Yeah.
Sounds good, right? You got a really strong board now with some insects, a lot of damage from these 4 trolls. It looks pretty strong to me. And I think the reason why you don't want to get this LD in right now is because you're getting brutes with the Treant, and your Treant also has like a shit ton of health with the cloak, right? You see that?
Exactly.
How much HP does he have now? Oh, God, he's massive. He's got 3k HP. This guy's a beast. We're never getting rid of this Treant Protector, ever.
No.
He's so strong. So like the point right now is that whenever you get units in a shop, you always have to think, can any of these units, not units that you're not only units that you're trying to buy, but units, anything in your shop can help your board in that current state in time. Because like you're in Big Boss, like I said, every round matters. Every single round matters.
Yeah.
So
sorry, Raemen. He's got a little bit of beat down. What does he have? Warlocks, Scrappy. Yeah, good.
Want to push tab? Let's see what others are playing a little bit, maybe, since we have a downtime at the moment. So we're fighting into Brawnies, Scrappies, Warlocks, Assassins.
Yeah.
Okay, so we might have to consider boxing up a little bit for this Assassin, guys, because I think it's getting to the point where they could really punish you.
Yeah.
So we might want to like switch our board positioning just a little bit, maybe. Oh, are we? Oh, I think we're gonna win here. Actually, nice, solid. Well, and since you're playing against Brawnies, one of the good counters against Brawnies would be like stuns. So I think eventually we might want to play LD instead of playing 4 trolls. So we'll wait till the Shaman gets 2-starred, and then we'll take out the Shadow Shaman. Sorry, we'll wait till the LD gets 2-starred, then we'll take out the Shadow Shaman. And we're definitely gonna probably play into Sanking this game, because we're gonna need stuns for sure. I think we can sell. What do you think about selling the bounty here? Yeah, there you are. Okay, and
Yeah,
we talked about boxing up
alrighty,
prayer,
very
right?
good.
A little bit, so that
So
we
what
don't
you
get
want to?
pull. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Let's pull back some of our units back. Yeah, there we go. I think we could pull the Underlord back into the corner and the Troll more to the left. So no, the Troll Warlord with the Shadow Shaman. Swap those two out. Yeah, they're like that exactly. The Shadow Shaman, yeah.
No.
So
Yeah.
so what that does is like your troll will attack from an angle, and then your ogre magi can like bloodlust the troll too, because he will be next to the ogre magi if a fight ever starts.
Oh yeah. What is the priority again of like ogre magi? Like how he casts? Does he have like a priority like left back like behind?
He just casts the closest unit to him.
Yeah, because I remember reading stuff about like when it comes to spawning, like the underlords, how they spawn, because they prioritize left.
Yeah,
Or, like,
don't worry
sideways
about
or
that.
in front
Listen. Don't worry about any of that. That will never matter. Okay, it will actually just never matter. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
We have a lot more important things to think about in the game. So, like, if you
Fair
start
enough.
thinking about those things, it's gonna be harder for you. Let's take a disruptor. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you know what to pick here. I think there's a juicy item in this pack for your board that benefits you a lot.
Maelstrom? No! Oh my god! I didn't.
See, don't you got it, dude? You got the mask, dude. Mask your troll. Of
I was gonna
course.
say, man. Jesus.
See, you were trying to troll us, and then like you almost messed up.
Almost.
You can give it to the Shadow Shaman or something. It's fine. It's like it doesn't really matter like at this point who gets this item at the moment. Yeah. So I think now it could be a good time for you to maybe take a couple rolls. The other option is we can go straight to level 10 next turn too, right? Because you're gonna have 4 XP, and we can just play off level 10. But the problem with going to level 10 is like we might be just a little bit too weak and we'll lose a few rounds. But I don't think it's like a huge deal. Wow, this brawny guy is insanely strong.
Yeah, for sure.
The Brawny Legion board. Someone else just died. Great. Oof, you just got chunked. I think it's actually a good idea for you to go to not attend this game because you have so much more health than everybody else and you're already almost there. We can take that brute. Oh, okay.
I don't want to take rolls right now.
Let's say you level to 10. How much gold will it cost you?
It's gonna cost me 40 next round.
Right, and you're kind of starting to look for ace units, right? Because you have Troll, Warlord, and Disruptor.
Yeah.
So I think it's not a bad idea to go to 10 to increase your chances to get your ace units. Because if you miss this opportunity to go to 10, that means you're probably going to wait another 5 turns before you go to 10, right? Let's see if we win this fight here. Also, so it's a lot of gold, and you're going to probably lose a couple rounds here, but it's not like the most horrible idea. These guys are freaking like strong right now because they're all in, right, into the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whew. I mean, next time you do this, you're probably not going to be this strong, but like I would suggest you don't go to 9. Sorry, you don't go to 10. Sorry. Yeah, you don't go to 10, you stay on 9.
Yeah, I don't focus 10 a lot.
That guy was so strong. Holy smokes. Okay. So let's take some rolls here. Let's see if we can upgrade some units. I think we could take one more roll and then just, yeah, there you go. That's good. I think Disruptor here. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds good. So your positioning right now is not really optimal for your Disruptor to get his spells off. Yeah, I'd probably put him in this, like swap him with the Alchemist though, like that. And right now what you're doing is like you're gonna get a lot of free rolls on level 10, and this can hopefully get you some really good like upgrades. Let's say your LD, your trolls, things like that.
Yeah.
See, your troll warlord got bloodlusted. He's gonna go ham this fight, I hope.
Yeah, he's going ham.
But yeah, we're not really like tanky enough right now. Most of our front line is like really squishy at the moment.
I need his Alchemist and Lone Druid.
Right. Once you get those upgraded, you're gonna be a lot stronger for sure. There's an SF. We can probably make 4 warlocks if you would like.
Gonna take out insects and put 4 warlocks.
Yeah, it's not bad, I think.
I think that's better, right?
You can also take a roll here, see if you hit something. Oh, there it is, a treant.
Wait, I can't. I couldn't sell in time. How do I lock it? I don't want to sell the druid and alchemist, and I can't really get anything for the weaver.
Well, let's see. You're gonna sell the SF for the brood mother, right?
Oh, this guy's gonna hurt.
Whew. Dude, these guys are insanely strong.
Yeah. Oh, that's me, man.
We'll sell the SF for the brood here. I think you definitely take that, and I also.
But I mean,
I think you can sell one of your LDs here. It's fine. Or you can sell the Shadow Shaman. Either win is fine. Like, it doesn't really matter. Let's sell the SF for the brood. SF for the brood.
No.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's a lot different playing when you're listening to someone.
You're gonna have to roll here because you're almost dead, and you have Troll 2-star to get. There you are. Yeah. Let's swap your Alch and your Disruptor here, so you have positioning. There you go.
Yeah, but like, no, it's very different. Basically, for anyone watching the stream, it's kind of when you're listening to someone and you're trying to like figure things out. You kind of mix things up in your own head too, because you're hearing another voice and then you're thinking and you're like, wait, what? Like when I got the Mask of Madness, I was just like, I didn't even think that I had a warlord for a second. I was just like, wait.
Yeah.
Just when you said like, you have an item, you know which one is good. I'm like, wait, what units did I have again?
Yeah, I thought you already knew when you got the Mask of Madness.
Yeah. I was like, god damn it.
Yeah, well, it looks like we've secured ourselves top 3 in this game. So let's look at what they're playing, the other boards too after this. Oof. What are they playing, the other guys? Did you see?
Wait. We got Assassins.
Let's go Dagon.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's try to just burst someone instantly in this game. I think you can put your Midas on your Sanking and then put the Dagon on Shaman here. So you have like someone who's staying in the back line. Yeah, there you go. Shaman. Yeah.
I can't really roll for much, can I?
Yeah, I guess not. We can sell the LD here, I think, for gold for one more turn. Maybe we can hit your Disruptor off that. You might die, but you might also just win. Like, in these kind of situations, normally you want to, like, check the other people's boards, but since, like, this is kind of new to you, what you're doing, so, you're not going to be able to, like, do that super fast.
I feel like I should have moved my target buddy.
Yeah, you could have.
I wanted to move into the bottom for the assassin, but I did not.
I mean, you might still beat him, actually. It looks kind of hard. He's got an Ember 3. Oh, you're not beating an Ember 3 here.
I'm not beating that.
That's unfortunate. It's okay. You still got yourself 3rd place. I think this game, like, the biggest problem that we faced was not rolling on 9, I think. I think, like, what we could have done was, instead of going to 10... because it seemed like everyone else was power spiking really hard. I thought we were at so much HP that we can just go to 10, but... probably the right thing here is like screw going to 10, just roll on 9. And also there was a situation where you didn't take Brood Mother 2 times because instead of SF you would definitely want to have Brood this game because you have Sanking, right?
Yeah.
So with the Brood Mother it gives you insects. That's like another like big power spike that we were kind of missing.
Yeah.
Because we're just playing like a naked Shadow Fiend.
I was thinking that too. I was thinking we should have maybe stayed on 9 for a little bit longer.
Yeah. I mean, one of the options was like instead of staying on 9 like a little longer, you could have just like rolled a lot on 9 and just finish all your upgrades on 9. Like you could have rolled until you hit like Sanking 2-star, like even rolled to like 10 gold or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Exactly.
Right.
That's what I mean.
It's not bad though. You like the thing is you had a pretty good game, especially the mid game was really good. Like everything you did in this game, like everything, whatever you were doing was like really good. The only thing is like we rushed to 9 with high like health and eco like the way we did, and then once we're on 9 we should have just like roll until we hit like a few upgrades at least, because we had too many 1-stars. I just overestimated the power of the 4 trolls. They were not as strong after like people started hitting their units.
No, definitely not. I mean, we had that level, like 2 level 1s in that troll comp.
Yeah. But it was a good game though. You got third just like that. Even though, like, if you look at your board, you had like 3 upgrades the whole game. You know that, right? Did you even realize that? You only had like 3 upgrades?
Yeah. I noticed while we were going through it that like it was
you had a shaman 2-star, you had an ogre 2-star, and you had a bounty. That's all of the upgrades you had that entire game till the late game.
Yeah.
And you were like kicking ass, right? So it goes to show, like, when you're playing these kind of games, as long as you keep leveling, you get like some units into the board that are really strong. Like when you're big boss, you can get top 4.
Yeah, that's also just kind of what I like. That's what I'm wondering often, like which are the strongest units. Like I know the strong units, but like there should make like a tier ranking thing for units, like you do with items.
I can try, but it's kind of hard because every unit is like very different in situations.
It changes and stuff. And then also patches.
Yo, hell, thank you so much for the sub. $5 bro.
But yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I hope I'm glad it was good. I mean, I hope you learned something from that. I think probably the number one thing to learn from that is like perfect eco never matters. I think that's like kind of a big deal.
No, yeah, I kind of see that like on your stream as well. Like I've noticed, and that's kind of what I've been doing too. I haven't been thinking about perfect economy as much as, especially before when it was 50 gold. Now that it's 30, obviously it's a lot easier to get back into full like 3 plus 3 economy. It's just 30 gold. So I've played a lot more around with that. Not focused too much on it, but yeah, I definitely learned some stuff.
That's good. All right. Well, next time if you have any more questions, obviously you can just ask me about that. I mean, I'm kind of sad we didn't get first. I think we could have got first. Like I said, the only real mistake we made that game was like going to level 10. I think going to level 10, the other players were too strong. They were actually way too strong. And I think one of the reasons why they were too strong is because they went all in very fast because they were losing because of you. Like you were crushing everyone's board so hard early game that they were forced to go all in the mid game. And because they were forced to go all in the mid game and we're playing for the late game, we got crushed like in those few rounds.
Definitely. I mean, I was thinking that too, like after we leveled and started getting chunked a bit. I was starting to think maybe we shouldn't have leveled.
right, exactly.
We're a little bit too weak.
Anyway, next time, all I know, because like, I haven't played in like this kind of like playstyle in a while. Like for me, if I play in matchmaking, I need to go to 10. If I don't go to 10, I don't win the game. Okay, so like for my mindset, it's a bit off. But I think for you, like I think you should build a habit of like pretty much thinking don't go to 10 ever. Like just stay on 9 and just like upgrade all your units, and you could probably guarantee yourself like at least second place.
Yeah, that's what I usually do. I usually try to stick to 9 like as long as I can, and then if I'm doing good and if I'm actually my units are upgraded, then I might throw up a level 10 if I'm in the position with enough HP and enough upgrades, which we didn't really have this time. But we tried. It was good. I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it too, chat. You guys enjoyed it.
Okay.
And yeah, I know I was a little bit pepega, but it's a little different when you're listening to someone.
Dude, you have nothing to be sorry about. You have nothing to be pepega about. The game was fine. Okay, you played like literally 95% perfectly. So I don't know, like you have nothing to worry about.
No,
okay,
I'm not worried.
So this happens all the time. I'm telling you. You should have seen my coaching session with Sam. Okay, he was going crazy. Okay, he was like panicking all the time. Okay, don't worry. Okay, you're fine. Okay, so next,
perfect.
Let's see. Hopefully you hit Lord, and then we'll see you again then.